success right now. He's obviously dealing with a lot of pressure every time he goes to the plate, so having a mindset of using all fields and letting that ball travel deep into the zone is something that he's...
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate.
Douglas Chick will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way, uses the big part of the field, and gets himself a base hit.
Thomas Fujita will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Taken for strike 3. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. His hitting streak is at an even 50 games, and it's been an amazing run for him over the last couple of months.
Benito Irizarry, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Runner's on his way to third. Grounded is short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, that's just a bad break right there. He made a good pitch. He probably should be out of this inning, but it winds up being an infield single.
Jonas Urban will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Keep it rolling.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Reyes is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2.
Hey, let her fly.
Douglas Chick takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this ball seemed like it stayed in the air a long time, but he had a long way to go to get to it. And look at this catch he makes when he finally gets there. A one-handed grab with his back to the infield.
Douglas Chick gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Thomas Fujita steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Reyes has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Douglas Chick steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slide.
Hit hard up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit and 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Thomas Fujita will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Benito Irizarry takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Malone ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Thunder are on top, 4-3. So, guys, all 3 of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fellow right here as our tops player of the game?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Number 60 starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, something to...
Douglas Chick will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. Now, he's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job.
At the plate, Douglas Chick. He got called out on strikes.
You can watch my broadcast. It's on
It's always
Top
a
5.
frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Swing hard liner to left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in, Joe Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Nobody out, runner on first.
There we go, kid.
He's running towards second. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Dobson is there, and he's got it for the first out. On to first, a double play.
I think the awareness needs to be a little better here. You've got to make sure that ball's not going to get caught before you take off. And here, he's got no chance to get back. They double him up easily.
Douglas Chick will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
All right, one time.
Lifted in the air to center. Humphreys is right there, 1 down. And he is in there.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head.
Designated hitter, Douglas Chick.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece to the right side. Dobson ranges to his right, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, Joe Martinez.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Douglas Chick gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Liner toward right center. Witt will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Digging in to try it again, Douglas Chick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Witt on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Douglas Chick will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Attaboy.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Flying Squirrels are on top. Douglas Chick will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. They're forcing their offense.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the air to straightaway right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Douglas Chick steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Third baseman.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Thunder rolls in this one, 5-4. Good night, everybody. All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action. Back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Douglas Chick is our subject, and, well, there can be no beating around the bush on this one. He was, without a doubt, one of the best players in the minor leagues over the last month.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's pretty hard to find many other minor leaguers who are as hot as this guy is right now. Nobody seems to be able to figure him out, and he's got everyone else figured out. I'm very interested to see if he can keep up this pace into the next month, because if he does, I'm pretty sure we're going to see him moving up the ladder before too long. He is already one of the organization's top prospects, so I know they're anxious to see what he can do against maybe a little stiffer competition.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Striding into the box, Douglas Chick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Dustin Ackley will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Salazar coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they will get the force for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Douglas Chick. He singled his last time up.
Here we go.
Douglas Chick.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Hey, let her fly right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Douglas Chick will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Now batting, designated hitter, Douglas Chick.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let her rip, let her rip. Hey, drop that pitch.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Shepard is there for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter.
Well, usually when you get guys to pop up, means that you've got them off balance, and he's been able to mix things up.
Douglas Chick gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one play.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
Right here. And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning, and now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
Dustin Ackley digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score 2.
Drilled right back up the middle, and the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
First baseman, number 4.
Douglas Chick Steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Let's go now. One time.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Douglas Chick will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Be safe.
And a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first,
Oh, he's in.
keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
Come on, big guy.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
It's sharply toward third, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Just amazing what this guy's done with the bat this year. I mean, even when he's in a 2-strike hole, he still finds a way to come through.
Joe Martinez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So I bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Here we go.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, they're going to have to hit some gap.
Thomas Fajita will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Second and third, 2 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Shepard is right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Douglas Chick is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
High pop-up. Foster has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman, number
Here's that
5,
swing again. This is in show
Joe
motion.
Martinez.
And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Douglas Chick will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Check.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
And a ball 1-0.
Now he's got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but
He's
you
good.
got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Come on, big guy. One time. There you go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits. Douglas Chick comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and he is in at third safely, so the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out.
Are you kidding me? I mean, are you kidding me right now? What an at-bat that was. With their hopes just dangling from a thread, he comes through with the triple to tie the game in the bottom of the 9th, and now they're just a wild pitch or a CNI ground ball from winning this thing.
Joe Martinez will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Come on, kid. Get on for it.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Goyne. He's got it one away. And the winning run is across to score.
Well, you really just needed to get something up in the air here, and this one does the trick as he drives in the winning run here on a sacrifice fly.
So, guys, all three of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our top player of the game?
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was the triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to the victory.
Fans are
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasker. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 4 of this. Douglas Chick will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And with the loss yesterday, that means they dropped 2 of the first 3 in this series. So,
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Douglas Chick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Swing and a looper to left. Doyne comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Douglas Chick will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Leading off for Trenton, designated hitter, Chick.
First offering on its way. To first. Wills gloves it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Leading off the inning, Douglas Chick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
High and deep to straightaway right. Delgadio looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3.